One of the many things that we have learned during the pandemic is that you cannot reason with religion. It is just impossible to ask some people to stay at home or pray at home. This dangerous, obsessive piety, if I may, has crippled the fight against the Wuhan virus. South Korea makes for a perfect example. The country was being hailed for its gold standard response to the Wuhan virus pandemic. That is until two churches doubled up as super spreading hosts. Let's go chronologically. In the month of February, South Korea was hit by a bolt from the blue. One day it had 29 cases. A week later, it was the largest cluster of Wuhan virus cases outside China. It started with one super spreader, the now famous Patient 31, and a secretive cult church called the Shincheonji. Together, they infected at least 5,200 people. The hotspot was the city of Daegu. That is where this cult church is based out of. Around the third week of February, when people around the world were being told to limit social interaction, this secret church was hosting Sunday masses and potlucks for nearly 10,000 local followers. One of them was a 61-year-old woman who is now being called the crazy Ajumma, the crazy auntie. She was running a fever on the 9th of February. But that did not stop her from attending the Sunday masses. The church did not bother checking her temperature. She tested positive. By the time the officials realized, she'd already infected many others, who in turn infected even more people across the city first and then across the country. 230,000. 230,000 members of this church had to be interviewed. At least 9,000 of them had symptoms of the Wuhan virus. By the month of March, 60% of South Korea's confirmed cases were members of one cult church. The church's leader, Lee Man-hee, held a press conference. He bowed to the ground. He apologized for the outbreak. What good was this? Look at this man. He had drawn his followers in the middle of an outbreak, promising them heaven. 5 months later, South Korea saw its biggest daily jump in Wuhan virus cases, another church. This was on the 16th of August. Do you know why this happened? Because a certain Sarang-Jail church felt the dire need to stage a protest in the middle of a pandemic. What were they protesting? The government of President Moon Jae-in. Thousands of church members, including the pastor, marched in downtown Seoul. The authorities pleaded with them to stay at home, but the blind followers of this pastor disregarded them. They put a country of 51 million people at risk. Within days of this protest, infections shot up, a triple-digit increase in the daily count of cases. At least 1,100 people were directly linked to the church just when the country was trying to flatten the curve. This church derailed South Korea's fight against the pandemic. The Sarang-Jail church has been fined $4 million. The Shincheonji church has also been sued for billions of dollars.